Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of Carolina Outdoor Magazine TV. You know, a few weeks back we had an exciting episode on Lake Murray with myself and pro staff member Thomas Farlow. We were on the boat with Jason Bennett from Bennetts Guide Service. And guys, I gotta tell you, we caught a lot of fish that day and we just couldn't put all of them in one show. So anyways, here's part 2 of our exciting show on Lake Murray in South Carolina with Jason Bennett of Bennetts Guide Service. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed being out there filming it for you. Stick around, we'll be right back.
This week's Carolina Outdoor Magazine TV is brought to you in part by Camelback Hydration Systems. Do you have a camel on your back? And by Bolay Sportswear and Sunglasses. Also by Buckbuster Scents, scents for the serious hunter. And by Carolina Outdoor Hunting and Fishing Supply, hunting and fishing products at an affordable price. And also by the fine folks at the Triad Bait Company in Lexington, North Carolina.
Let us make this absolutely clear. The days of wasted casts and missed opportunities are over. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time, because higher frequency sonar means higher frequency of this. Without a doubt, it's the most detailed picture of the world below ever. And it's only from Humminbird.
This portion of Carolina Outdoor Magazine is brought to you by Catch 'em Up Baits, field staff tested, pro staff proven, Jason Bennett's Guide Service, and also by Buckbuster Scents, scents for the serious hunter.
If you'll feed me one in the net.
I'm surprised at the size of the hook you're using, to be honest.
Oh, I'm just using a brim hook.
Yeah.
Look at the size of that little tiny hook.
Yeah,
and I usually don't, but the fish are real finicky right now. I've had to lighten my line and go to a real small hook. Yeah. And these fish have been pressured so hard. If you don't use light leader and small hooks, they just seem to be biting them better. Now in June, I use a 1/0 circle. I'm not using these tiny hooks, but the bait swims a lot better. These fish are very finicky. You want that bait just as fast as he can be down there. That will be out of the way of, it ain't in the way of filming or anything.
No, I'm talking about that stuff. It's in Brad's way.
Yeah, he's just hooking big stuff. God, that one that hit that thing just didn't feel good.
Anytime you want me to take over.
I don't know if that's on.
Okay.
It's on.
Get him,
Get him,
Debbie.
Get him, Debbie.
Don't lose that rod, Debbie. Oh my God.
Ooh,
somebody help her, Jim.
yeah, that's a,
You gotta just get it out the rod.
yeah.
Well, that's just whine. Crank, crank, crank.
Yep, it'll
Yeah.
tangle in the back, but she's gotta get that rod.
Pull it over this way, Debbie. Crank, 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 crank.
All right, hold on. Jim, take that fish. Take that fish, Jim. I need that fish in the boat, okay?
Debbie,
I need my rod back.
there you go.
There you go. Keep it in the air, Debbie.
Gotta keep it in the air.
Not out to the side, honey, in front of you.
There you go. Yeah, all right. You had your hands wrong.
Yep. Oh, there you go, in front of you.
Come on. Don't let him whoop you, Debbie. Keep it right, the girl. Keep it right over there. That way you're controlling the fish.
He's under the boat on you, Debbie. You gotta reel. You gotta reel, honey. No, keep reeling. Don't quit reeling until I tell you to.
Okay.
Keep reeling, dear. Keep reeling. He's gonna come out here now. All right, you got him.
Yeah.
Almost back. No, it's not. Almost back from under the boat. This is a bigger fish here. All right, no more reeling. No more reeling.
Okay.
All I want you to do is lift that rod. There we go, y'all. Oh, my
Man.
goodness. Look at the size of these 9 and 10 pound Debbie,
Where's all the little ones?
was you gonna let this striper, would you see that striper whip Miss Debbie, y'all?
Camera. How about this way? Okay, got what I wanted.
Okay.
Debbie, how'd that feel?
That was good. I'm calling bigger though.
You caught one bigger last time you was with me?
That's right.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
first
that's
one. That was a monster.
That was a monster.
They're hitting it at 840 pulls, Jim.
Yeah, that's what I had in there.
Yep, 40 pulls.
Ah, come on, man.
Take it.
Take your time, take your time.
There you go. I just lost him on a bait rod.
Oh, did you back there?
Yep, just have one on a bait rod.
Net.
Ooh, big fish?
I heard that, I heard that.
Oh, come on, stay up.
Oh, yeah. There he is. Man, look at that fish. Another big one. God.
They are crushing the...
I know what the problem is, Jason.
What's that?
We need to be using herring
The size of that spoon.
the size of this spoon.
Keep him there for a
They're
second.
liking the spoon right now.
They liking that spoon. Well, I don't care what they like. Let's let them eat it
As
up.
long as they keep eating it, right?
That's about 6 fish on the synthetic reel.
I tell you what.
You got him?
I'll get him.
Okay.
Got him.
There you go.
Good fish.
Oh yeah, there we go. Man, that's a monster.
They are killing the spoon, buddy.
Yes, they are. Hey,
And dude, we have got them everywhere
go.
down here on bait.
hey, man, folks, look at this box of fish. Jason, Bennetts Guide Service. Get in there.
Good job. All right, let's get some more.
Guys, what we're doing, you've been watching here a little bit this morning. Things started off slow. The fish just weren't coming around and responding to anything we were doing. And Bradley started throwing a spoon, got a hit, got a fish. And then they started chumming the water a little more and the fish started to get real active. And just over the past few minutes here, we have caught, we probably have caught, I would say, what, 5 fish total now?
5 fish in the last 15 minutes.
So we've done really good here in just the past few minutes. We're fishing in 91 feet of water, and that water is, believe it or not, when them fish come up, they're warm, aren't they, Jason?
Yeah.
They're not really cold, so they're stressing out a little bit. So we're keeping a bunch of fish today, but hang in there. We're gonna have some more fish catching action off from Jason Bennett's boat here very shortly.
Hi, I lost a big fish earlier today. Wasn't using suffix. It was about this big.
Look, slow down there, cowboy, okay? A fish in the lost a van, huh? You want your fish. Sorry, honey, that fish is gone.
Always use the best line, Suffix 832.
Let us make this absolutely clear. The days of wasted casts and missed opportunities are over. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time, because higher frequency sonar means higher frequency of this. Without a doubt, it's the most detailed picture of the world below ever. And it's only from Humminbird.
This portion of Carolina Outdoor Magazine TV is brought to you by Trophy Ridge Planer Boards and also by the Triad Bait Company and Guide Service. Everybody, we're going to take a break just for a minute and fish between our fishing here, and myself and Thomas want to ask Jason a few questions about his guide service. If you would, Jason, just talk a little bit about your guide service, like what we're doing. Talk to us a little bit about Lake Murray, and you know what you do out here on the lake.
Sure. In the summertime, what we're doing today is we're fishing deep. All these fish in the summer try to find the coolest water on this lake. This lake has a bunch of humps in it. We're just sitting up on top of these 80-foot mounds under the water, and the fish are stacking up. Now, once this water temperature comes under 78 degrees, these fish will start moving out of this deep area that we're in today. Yeah. And they'll start heading back up to the river systems in about October and November. Then we'll put on our planer boards, and we'll start using planers.
Fish form in shallower water.
Fish form in shallow water. Wintertime, they come to the surface because it's warmer water. Summertime, they go deep toward the cooler water. And that's just kind of a general pattern how we fish for them on Murray. I do fish 365 days a year. I can catch them in December and January, just as you see we're catching them here, just a little different technique.
Jason, question for you. What is, if somebody want to come out here with a family of four, say, what's your price on something like that?
Well, pricing is on the website, usually around $400 a trip is what we get. We can handle up to 5 anglers. We like to keep it at 4, but I can't handle 5. We love kids to get on the boat. It's according to how many adults versus kids, but 4 to 5 anglers is our max on this boat. We fish out of a 22-foot center console boat, a sea hunt, and we just try to not crowd it too much, but we can handle 4 to 5 anglers.
How long of a trip do you have? You have morning trips, afternoon trips. If a guy wants to come out, you even have evening trips.
I do. We run night trips as well.
Yeah, the one we went with you last year in the summer, we were out until about 10 o'clock at night.
We do.
So
in the summertime, it's a morning bite, and about 9:30, 10 o'clock, the bite kind of fades, and then you can come back out here around 7 in the afternoon, and we've got lights all over this boat, LED lights, and once I get the lights on at nighttime, it establishes all the bait under the boat. Naturally, once we get the bait under the boat, the stripers usually follow suit. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So we run mornings, afternoons, and evening trips, summer only on the night trips.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we'll get back at it here, and so we can catch a few more fish. We just wanted to introduce Jason to you guys a little bit and talk about his guide service. So give him a call. That's Jason Bennetts Guide Service. What's the website?
We're on Facebook, Jason Bennetts Guide Service. Instagram, same thing. The website's jasonbennettsguideservice.com.
And he's also got a page on our website, www.carolinaaoutdoormagazine.com. You go on there and you'll find a link to Jason's website also. All right, let's go back fishing, guys. Jason, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, man.
All right, guys, show you kind of how we're hooking our herring. I like to go right through his nostrils. He's got 2 holes right in his nose. And I usually go about 90% of the time like this. Some applications I'll go to the back, but that's usually how we hook our herring. The fish we're catching today are suspended around 80 feet.
Okay.
Finally, a fish on a live bait. All right, Thomas.
He's. Oh, there you go. There he's pulling a little bit.
How's it feel, Thomas?
Good. Feels good. He's.
Don't let him whoop you.
All right.
There he is.
All right. That's a good eater there. All right. Go down to the floor, okay? Just like that.
There we go. There's another one for the cooler.
Another one for the box.
Nice striper. Pretty thing.
All I saw was barely the tip in the water.
Yeah.
I mean, just barely holding on to it like a catfish.
Here you go.
Doubles.
2 fish on.
Golly,
there we go. There we go. Right there he is.
Super slick hands from cutting all this bait, man. Knife in my hand.
All right, just lift your pole. Now you all the way to the tip. You can't reel no more, cuz.
Yeah, I know.
Don't ever
I
let
see
that
it.
weight hit that eye like that. But anyway,
Debbie,
you
back
go.
up a little bit with the net, please.
I got the net right here. I'm sorry, I'm just falling asleep on the job. There you go. There we go, buddy. All right, guys, there we go. Another striper from Lake Murray. Good little eating size fish. Not a big fish, but there is no catch and release, so this fish will have to go in the cooler.
Strap in the way on that one.
Their swim bladder just cannot handle coming up from 85 foot deep, so we'll eat this fish. And all right. There you go.
Hold it.
There you go.
Got him.
Did you see that rod barely bend, buddy? I mean, he hit it like a catfish.
Nice one.
Yeah, nice little small
Yeah, we'll take it.
striper.
Here we go.
Nice.
Got another
Another fish.
Yeah.
Lost
There we
him.
go. They're right behind you. Right behind you.
Now we on a hot bite, y'all. Did you ever get chum in the lake?
Jim's willing to get this. Catch him?
Yeah, man. Did you ever get chum in the lake?
Yeah, tons of it, man.
That's why we're getting doubles and triples right now. Folks, that's what chumming will do for you.
All right, I'm back over here.
We went on a slow bite. We chummed up a bunch of baits, and we just had triples. Triple bites.
Wow.
He's running some drag, isn't he, buddy?
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get him back over here.
All right.
Right by the camera.
All right. Right into the camera.
That's
There we
good.
go. Another good one, you guys.
Goodness gracious.
Oh man, you ought to see the screen what the chum did. Debbie, show up the screen there. Guys, what we did was throw a bunch of chum in the lake.
Fish. Oh, dang it.
Everybody's forgetting the reel now.
We need to check these 2 poles.
Well, we're trying, buddy. I'm trying to get around to them, but everybody remember to reel first. Here you go. All right. We've had bites on everything. I got you.
Yeah, you got them in your hand.
Yep. Ready to go down. There you go.
The reason you're seeing I'm handing the hook to Jason is because if you handle these herring and he passes one to me, what happens is all the scales come off in your hand. You want to keep as many of them scales on as you can keep on them herrings, your bait. And the same applies for shad too. You don't want to handle them any more than you absolutely have to. And that's why a lot of times we're just handing the rod to Jason because he, who's ever getting the bait out of the tank. That way we're not losing.
Look at the giant school on the
We're not
boat.
losing. You need a bait?
No, I'm good.
Oh, you're all good. Okay.
Boys, there's fish everywhere down there now.
That way we're not losing, any of the appearance of our bait by handling them too much. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Got him. No more reeling. That's it. Yes, there you go. Damn, I hit one. Damn,
You have one too.
Yeah, I hit one since I come off the bottom with it.
Come on, Thomas. Haul him in there. Well, you just keep coming, all right?
I can't believe that chum was right like that.
I did like 13.
Oh, that's pretty.
Nice fish. Nice fish.
Pretty.
Nice one.
Another one for the
There we
cooler,
go.
guys.
There we go.
Okay. Hook's down here, buddy, if you'll get it out the net.
Okay. All right.
All right, bud, there's your fish.
I'll do you.
There's another one for the cooler.
Another one for the box.
Nice striper. Pretty thing.
Hold on, miss.
You are flat bodging.
Like crazy good.
Tell you what, we've had a hot spoon bite today. Bradley's been throwing a Ben Parker Magnum spoon. It's an 8-inch spoon. And when these fish are finicky, they'll hit this reaction
Oh,
bite.
we got another fish.
And he has been just wearing them out today on this Ben Parker. Oh, what a big fish here, y'all. There we go. There's another 10 pounder for the box. Boy, them hooks like that net, don't they? Hey, folks, what a great day on Lake Murray. Wow. Bradley caught a great one here to end the day on with the Ben Parker spoon. Make sure you get you some of these Ben Parker Magnum spoons. They are a great tool to add to your boat.
He had it back there last I knew. All right, everybody, that's going to end it for today's show. I know we sure had a good time out there fishing with Jason Bennett from Jason Bennett's Guide Service, and also Bradley Burdett from Cinetic Fishing. And these are two great guys, everyone. Can't wait to get back on the boat with them. And I also want to thank our pro staff member, Thomas Farlow, for joining us on the trip today. It was sure a pleasure having him with us, and I know Thomas is going to be a great addition to Carolina Outdoor Magazine TV. So, folks, that's it for today's show. We hope you enjoyed it. And for all of us at Carolina Outdoor Magazine TV, we'll catch you somewhere next week in the great outdoors when we do it all again. Thanks for watching. Half hour to get them on the dock. We get fishing. We flat filled the cooler today, guys. Good.